Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name is Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you. And we are back with some more Friday the 13th speedruns. And hopefully today we will be able to knock some rust off. It's been about a week, so don't want to get too rusty on these runs. I'm going to do a lot of different runs on this stream, so we'll do some fun ones, we'll do some stressful ones, we'll do some trying to get our PB ones, but just kind of a myriad of runs for this stream. Hopefully you will be down for that, and I appreciate you guys hanging out. And we get started in just a couple minutes. Stick around. Let's see. Let's start with an applicable speed run. That's not gonna work either. I'm trying to do a million resets, but I gotta have something I can work with. There we go. There we go. Come work with us. I can't tell you the last time I died on Pam. I cannot tell you the last time. Oh, Pammy. Hey, Pammy girl. What am I gonna do? I gotta find the individual speedrun lists. I can't find them anywhere. Or I gotta find a piece of paper looking. Let's see. I don't know if some of these are wrong. Let's see here. How about, because we're not in Spooktober mode anymore, let's just do them over. Let's just do them over. So we're going to do individuals for George, Mark, Paul, oh my god, Laura, Debbie, and Chrissy. We'll do individuals for everybody. And we'll also do Diet Debbie run. We'll do that later. I'm trying to get myself back into shape because I know pathing a little bit better to do a better Pamela power-up submission. In no way be a second place submission, but I would like to close the gap a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that without having to have the God Seed, so. Let me see what I have for the lowest times for everybody, though, because I can have some low times for people. I think the lowest time for George is a 7:31. Mark is that 7:58, I think. Paul is. See, I think we dropped Paul somewhere. But we'll say Paul's at 13:14 because I can't find the damn paper. We'll say Paul's at 13:14. Laura is. Got Laura to a 10:27, I think. Debbie is a 14:23. And Chrissy, obviously, is our fastest complete overall, so she's down to like a 3:32. Something like that. The Debbie run, I think, is 11:30. Sure. So those are all the benchmarks. We're going to do individual counselors. PB times. So see if we can change the rankings. But the worst counselor is Debbie. Then goes Paul. Then according to this time list is Laura, which is just I have to have a better list somewhere. But I think the Laura run was sweaterless when I did do it. Then we got so Debbie, then Paul, then Laura, and crazily enough, Mark, then George, then Christy is what we have for recorded time. So obviously we need to update these times. So today we will be doing that. We will be working on Pamela power-ups as well as doing the Diet Debbie run, trying to see if you can beat the game with Debbie with at least 9 vitamins intact. I think the record I had 10 because they don't counts to 9, and you have to beat Jason with just Debbie, and I think we did that in 11:34. So Debbie's time really is actually not a 14:23, to be honest. It's actually I should change that because it's the Debbie run actually has a better time than that. So then if we consider that, it goes Paul, then Debbie, then Laura, then Mark, then George, then Christy, as far as like worst to best times so far that we have recorded for stream. So give me just a minute, and I'll be right back with some more of this. Alright. Let's go ahead and go down the line then. Really? Not a very good day one, but it's okay. I was gonna say, I hope I got there before him. 10 hits. I'm always gonna lose him here at this speed. I don't know why I'm still going that speed. Just a waiting game at this point. Because I lost him. That George time was really good. Jeez. I have no idea what stream that was on either. He can't be going around the whole map going for the kids again. He's either in this loop or on the far right side. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's just no way. Oh, not Chrissy, duh. The likelihood of him staying in the cave loop is just not very high, but he's probably coming here to the lake, and he's gonna beat me there more likely than not. He's like right in front of me. No? That's surprising. Now we get to do a day 3 cabin fight on the lake. What a great way to start my day. Go George. Go George. just be in here. So I don't have enough time to get the other one. Will he just be here? Yeah. There we go. Oh. We'll call it like a 1031, but it's not better than the other time, so. But we'll write it down anyways. Chased him down in the woods. See you, J-Man. Alright. I feel like it makes sense to do Mark next anyways, just to break up the monotony of how slow George is. So we gotta come up with a George-only challenge. Because we had the Diet Debbie challenge. But what would George's challenge be? I'll have to figure it out. Alright. Well, that ain't gonna work because that's not who I'm trying to pick. Alright. Of course you're in the cave. I'm just gonna restart it. It's just so far away. Alright. Anywhere else is fine. I'm just not trying to be super picky, but cave loop is just not desirable. Why did I lose him? What a jerk. What a jerk. It's like Mark was my main before I started doing really good with Chrissy, so now I'm just like, oh. Yep, he just kept running like a dickhead. Wonderful. What a jerk. This is day one. What an asshole. Running from me like a baby. Like a baby. A big baby. Big baby. Ow. Baby. Get out of here. Beating him on the lick really messed me up too. Hey, what's up, buddy? Let's shake hands. Get out of here. Got that one. Ah! Ah! Ha ha ha! It's over. It's fucking over. Mark just doesn't get good luck now. Just not even gonna happen. One, two, three. One, two. Jeez. Almost happened again. Well, regardless of all the craziness and everything else that occurred, it does beat what I have recorded as Mark's best time, which was a 7:58, unless, you know, I can find the other paper. But jeez, what a run that was. Couldn't find Jason on day one. Absolutely just smacked him upside the head with a three in a row on day two, because triples are best. You know, triples make it safe. On day two, and then day three, we downgraded to the knife. Managed to still beat Pamela, and get the pitchfork, and somehow save the crap out of that run, because it was looking doom and gloom. Doom and gloom. All up in his room. So a 7:45 with problems. The weaponry is never a good thing. I don't trust you with Fireball until a long time. You have to get your junior merit badge. It's here. This way. This is the way I want you to get right. This is the way. Yes. You don't get knives, you don't get matches. Okay, you can have a knife. Not the way I intended to go. Yeah, here we are. I just sort of went the other way. He's right ahead of me. You're about to hear the beat of the kids on the lake. Especially because I went back to go get that. They could have maybe got him. What? I was still a little bit ahead. No, he stuck around in the cave loop and spent forever there. Like forever. Like he had some s'mores and what a wonderful guy. Here I was thinking it was me, Jason, and it's you. Oh, that's who I'm in the room with. Let's do that. Nope, he ran away. He actually can get away there. That sucks. Check this cabin. Check it. You didn't check it. Damn it. No. Can't chase him down though. Let me hope he's in here. He's not. No. Where Jason's gonna go. Because Paul's so slow. There it is. You just control the controllable at that point then. Oh yeah? A little DBJ going on there? A little door block Jason? Or DJB? A door Jason block? How about a JDB? A Jason door block? Either way, it sucks. Not as much on day 2. Move those arms. Let's get lost in the woods. Ooh. Oh god, that was dumb. That was dumb. Let's get the hell out of the woods. Oh my god, no. No, Paul, no. No! Bad doggy, bad dog. Okay. Oh my god. That hasn't happened in so long. It's so funny. Bad doggy. No. No. You jerk. Ah! Back to the brain. Ah! Ah! Jeez! Nice. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that! No! Okay. There it is. So we were able to lock it in lower pulse time from a 1314 to a 1208. So to recap, we've done the guys so far. We've done George, Mark, and Paul. George got a 10:31. Mark got a 7:45, which only lowered his time by 3 seconds. And Paul was a 12:08. I need some more light in here. Alright, that's a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get into the ladies. Who doesn't love Laura? There we go. Oh yeah. Wow. Just a thought. No, that's the wrong thought. But if I was going in this line of thinking, wasn't this one? No, I was wrong. I'll get out of here. It's this one. Okay. And that puts me right there. Does that really save a lot of time, though? Laura, you just messed everything up. But I'm trying to think if I can cut time by just going back into those woods and then navigating it correctly, and then getting on the other side instead of having to run there and then run all the way around the loop. And Laura, you get a do-over. This is the only one, so... Dumb Laura. Dumb Laura. So dumb. Of course, and you don't get a do-over, so welcome to the cave loop to start. You don't get to spawn items yet, what do you think? Jeez. Oof. Oof. Day one timing and getting hit in the cabin. Oh my god, it could only be Laura. You dummy, Laura. You dumb Laura. Ugh. Sorry. You're two friends. Oh my god. Misadventures of Laura. Oh god. So, Laura, there you go. Don't try to get out of this. So lucky. Super Laura over here. Jeez. I don't want to play punchies with you. Oh god. Oh god. I don't want to play punchies with you. Laura did not finish. Hey, but that was a really great day too, right? Or no, was that day one? I don't know. Day two? It was day two. That was a really good day too. Did not finish. Bum, bum, ba-da. Wow. Debbie. So the adventure of Debbie begins.
Downgraded. Grab that. Grab that. Debbie. Debbie, you've done it. You've done it, Debbie. There goes your groceries. We won't qualify as a Diet Debbie run, but we can definitely still try to get one in. Trying to salvage the steak. Stop following me! This is gonna be a long day. Man, this is coming very close to unsalvageable.
But we could salvage it.
Let's see if we can pull out of the dumps. It's not gonna beat our record or anything, but almost just as a challenge to see if we can do it. I have to do more cabin fights instead of path fights, is what it is. I gotta get him in a cabinet, so then I can get to day 3 and get the pitchfork, fix this. If I get lost in the woods, we don't have to. Yep. Are you kidding me? How much more could this be just cursed? Alright. It's Jason knife fight.
It is Debbie only, just so you know. I've downgraded my weapon twice. It's been bad. So yeah, that's why the time looks horrible. Now, Deborah, let's see if you can get to the cave, kill Jason's mother, get the pitchfork, and still have enough health to survive and finish this. He knows that I'm going there. Leave me alone. Going to burk your mom. You go bake a batch of kids, I guess. I almost caught him. Well, we got it done. Was it the best Debbie run ever? No. Did it have some Funyuns in it? Yep, there were some fun ones in it. Had weapon downgrade twice, and had to deal with trying to beat Jason in day 2 with a machete, and then eventually a knife. So it was kind of fun. So we'll put it as that. At least Debbie finished, as opposed to Laura, who DNF'd. Alright, so that was down. Oh no, it's up from last time, so it's up. Yep. Alright. Now that only leaves us one more thing, and that's Chrissy. So I figured, didn't get a W diet run in, did all the counselors, now we're to Chrissy, so only one thing to do, and that's put a little bit of time and see what we can do today, to do, maybe a couple, runs, so let's see what happens. I'm not gonna try to, like, ruin the rest of the stream with it, so we'll play it as lies. Why that guy got specifically killed, I have no idea. Missed it because I didn't know where the hell I was oriented. I think I could have possibly got there. Yeah. Lame. Lame. Ah, well. Hmm. Damn it. Damn it.
Yeah, the record's still 258. That guy's amazing. Like, superb menuing. Just, yeah. Absolutely awesome.
That's what I get for not starting from one of the two spots I usually start from, but at least I tried.
Dum, 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 dum.
Ugh. The guy that did it, he had to have spent the time to know how to maximize inputs. Like when we talk about menuing, you lose a lot of time if you can't get in and out of the menus quickly, and like that's why if you look at the difference between the top 10, it's only seconds and then hundredths of a second or whatever. It's also stuff like, if you were to see somebody do a master class of this, they would show you stuff like that. I'm not explaining that I have to do to make sure that spawns are more favorable. There's RNG, and then you can manipulate spawn zones a little bit for items, but there's still a complete RNG. So it also just takes the best run ever. But also stuff like getting into paths and getting into caves and getting into cabins. They are all dictated by an area that you see on the screen, but it's not really necessarily denoting where you can actually get in. So knowing exactly how to maximize jumping to get items, then landing in exactly the spot that you need to also get in an area and stuff like that. Then menuing perfectly inside cabins. All of those things combined is what makes him the best. But the person that's right underneath him or whatever, they're both god tier. So it's like those people are god tier. There's a couple people that are god tier that don't even post according to Zero the 14th. So, I'm just trying to have fun with Chrissy and the Chrissy runs I do. If I got the 1 in 256 or 2, it repeats twice. God Seed, I would still have to know what to do with it. You have to know how to pass between the torch between the counselors and stuff like that. So there's stuff I'm still learning how to do until I feel like I've maximized my potential on my own. Then I'll have to start like making sure that I'm doing exactly what everybody's doing in those situations. But for right now, because I haven't gotten my best time with this run, I have lowered it to 53rd place. Everything's in the descriptions below. You can see the video where I got the 53rd place time last week, and then I've been just pushing it. When I first submitted, it was 64th. So don't if you're considering submitting, just learn the routes, submit, and as long as you're under a half an hour, you won't be last. We're trying to fill out the board as best as possible. We'd like to get to 100 people. It's just too intimidating of a game for a lot of people to learn to put their times up there and stuff. And but it's definitely manageable, definitely learnable. But yeah, that person, it could be a combination of they put a lot of time in, or that's also combined with some people can like over and micro analyze a game in a way where other people can't. So they just know exactly how to just play it just perfect when they get it. They get that God Seed, they know exactly how to run with it, and hats off to them. So just making sure that you realize, though, there's stuff like if I was just to show you and not in a way where just because for extra time or whatever, like stupid, there's some really dumb stuff that this game does. Like for instance, like when you go into a house, like, that should not bring you in. This is the front of it, so I'd say yeah, this also, like this also in the middle of it, that makes sense, but you can literally get in on the frame outside of it. So like learning how to just jump into that frame, so like you basically would reverse it, like okay, where would it have to be? Okay, so then if you were at the beginning of this tree, you can jump and then get in the house, and so that way you're not spending extra time lining up with it perfectly. So that's one of the things besides cabin and navigation, and it's the same way for oh god, what's up, buddy? Just messing around. I'm just messing around. Leave me alone. Same thing for paths. Like it's different from the coming from the right side versus the left side, but still, if you like barely are in it, you can't get in it. So it doesn't work that way. But if you're over on this side and you're barely in it, not this one either. But if it's not because there's a zombie. But if you're over in the caves, it's a totally different story. And also in front of the caves and around the caves. So like it's like they have it, the outer map layered in a way where in certain areas same thing with, especially inside the woods. So running in the woods, see, like it's halfway in. So you don't have to be like, you can be like halfway into the path before you're even in. So you don't have to like fully walk in. So you're jumping and you're learning how to like land exactly where you can land. I'm gonna give you the last example, the most notorious example. Especially the cave area, this path is just jank. See how I didn't even have to come, like, it's so big, so you'll assume that you gotta be in there. You do not have to be in there at all. You can be in there like 2 steps. There. So basically, if your head is still a little bit past this, like, in touching that post, just even if it's just barely touching that post, you can get in. So, like, until people figure that stuff out, and then the most notorious one is this jank looking, it's even jank on here graphically. What is this? What is this mistake here? Like, they couldn't even, like, it feels like it's a mistake that just got left in the game.
Like, it's just like it's drawn. It's not drawn all the way down on both sides. It's just like there was shit that's spawn zone. So that means the spawn zone is jank too. So as soon as you come past this first fake thingy and you're halfway in it, you can already get in. So if you learn to do your jump where you're like, you know, again, that's how I use, for example, jump, and you put yourself there. So Chrissy's got to jump, so you have to learn your jump path. So say I got this knife, and then I jumped, so, you know, but then you're not having to go all the way in. You're not having to, like, you'd almost think that it's here, like where you see the cave entrance, but it's, nope, it's way back here, and you'll get in there. So, yep. And then other things like, you know, that you don't need the flashlight to get in here, because all you have to do is look for the discolored spots. The discolored spots are the stones that look a little bit like if you're, you know, a little bit differently. So these all looks the same, and this one right here looks crumbled. So you don't actually have to have, you know, the torch to light this up so that you'd see that entrance. Same thing over here. That's why we always jump over here and this one stone here. So if you had to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th one or the 7th, second to last from the left, that's the one that we go in to go to fight Jason's mother. And most people don't even find it because they don't know how to get the flashlight, because the game kind of isn't forward about it. You can get lost in here too, but you'd never see us really dorking around in here. But yep. I'll do one more run, see if we can get one more in there, but that's pretty much it. Lots of that stuff. Learning how to menu properly. Yep. And getting a good seed. Getting a seed that's applicable if you're going for the world record. You gotta get a good one. I didn't even start it, see, I got a good one probably. That's how that works. Alright, something. Don't be jumping around a bunch of downgraded weaponry. Hey, what's up, Ty? Beep. Come on. Yeah. I think I checked. Then you just run straight to the right. Now this specific seed will not get me my record because unfortunately it's too marred with having to fight Jason here on the lake on day 3. God. One in 256, I think, or 1 in 256, but it repeats, so 1 in 128 or something.
Couple runs under 5 minutes though, you know. Can't beat that really. It's been a pretty good morning. We ran everybody. The only people that really improved their time was Paul. But you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm really trying to encourage more people to do the Pamela power-ups run, because honestly, it's the more difficult run. You have to beat Jason's mom each day and Jason each day in order to get the run considered complete. And it's it's also the top 2 people have God seeds when they did it, but I'm 3rd place on that board, and I'm the highest one out there that's not got a God seed. There's only 6, it's a small board. It's only 6 of us competing, so yeah, you may not be able to get up there right away, but you'd still be able to tack on your name, Most people are just too intimidated to even get a time down. So just think that, you could do 2 things. You could try to get a sub 30 and put your time in there, and you'll not be last place. And then after you get that, then we can get that board hopefully filled out to 100 sometime. I really would like to at least get it filled out to 100, where in the 80s. This game is a lot more accessible than people give it credit for. Zero the 14th is a very accessible YouTuber streamer that helps every week that they stream, and I highly suggest you check out their content, check out their streams, check out all the stuff on their page. I literally learned how to play this game in a different way because of getting accessibility from him. So I had hit my wall per se as far as like how far I could push this game. I was doing the torch method where you light all of the fireplaces every single time, and I think that's what attracted them to see. I was running in a way where probably I had maybe the fastest slow torch, we'll call it. But until I linked up with them, I didn't even have potential to do these things. So if you're enjoying these type of things, please check out his stream on Wednesday. Streams later in the evening. But check it out, please. Zero the 14th. If you're into Friday the 13th speedrunning, it's easy to look him up. But other than that,
that will do it for me. If you're interested in this stuff, though, in the description below we have links to my records that are linked to speedrun.com, so you can see them verified. You can click on the links to see the sessions in which I achieved them, and also just the records themselves if you don't want to watch all of that. You just want to see the record itself. So appreciate you guys. That'll do it for me this morning. I got another stream to get to before I have to go to the shoot job for the middle of the day. But I appreciate you guys, and thank you everybody much to stop by. Thank you for hanging out with me. Come on, I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry, man. Hey, but I'm gonna go live again here soon, within like the next 15. So if you want to hang out, definitely hang out with you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. I really do. Thanks, Come Honor 403. And then Ty for hanging out with me today. And until next time, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. We'll see you in the next one.